today's video, we're going to analyze two stocks, Tesla and Apple. Before we do though, just remember we are not financial advisors. Please conduct your own due diligence before you buy anything. Let's get into it, Paul.
All right. Tesla, buy or not? Look, first of all, it's expensive. It's $816 a share. So do you have $800 laying around that you can just toss in there to buy one share? But let's look at it. It actually is developing a pretty clear trend right now. Now, I wrote in this no real trend identifiable somewhere around January 20th before, it just seemed like it was just meandering. I was waiting for something to happen. And we got something. It's actually hit this support line twice now. So it looks like it's on the verge of a buy. Now, Eric and I are conservative, so we would probably wait a day or two for confirmation that it's going to go up. Or worst case scenario is it breaches through this and ruins this support level. Now who knows what it is. And it's got a long way to go. I don't see a real support level unless we extend this way out. So the downside from a technical point of view would be this. That's the next thing that I could imagine. That's a 32% drop. But most likely it's going to bounce off the support. Eric and I will probably wait a day or two and see what it's going to do. It doesn't have a resistance in place, so the upside is unknowable. But the recent upside is 15%. That's a nice upside. So I would say this is very close to a buy. If you feel aggressive about Tesla, you could buy tomorrow. If you are conservative like Eric and I are, you might wait a couple of days for confirmation.
And we're okay with those smaller returns as long as we're a little bit more conservative here. We really want to make sure that we're actually getting a return versus not. And that's why we're waiting at this point for maybe another day or two of confirmation.
Let's take a look at Apple. Apple's in the midst of a very long-term upwards trend, and it has been hitting the support line. Although here, it's not quite hitting it. Although it did hit the resistance, it came down, it didn't quite hit the support. So I'm wondering if we've got a new support developing. It's hard to know. Point is, Apple is getting very near a buy signal. And if you're aggressive on Apple, super bullish on it, then maybe it's a buy point on Monday or Tuesday as it moves towards this. But even if it stays sideways over the next 3 or 4 or 5 days with no loss whatsoever, it could still bounce off the support. The upside is probably somewhere in this range here. That's 11%. That's a nice upside.
Yeah.
Eric and I are a little more conservative, so we're going to wait until it either hits that support without breaching it. If it breaches it, that's not a good sign. I would be very concerned about that. Chances are it's going to hit this support, or it's going to do what it has done in the last several weeks, where it doesn't quite get the support and just goes back up. So it's very near a buy point.
Again, maybe a day or two, maybe 3. They hit those support lines or they start going up. I think it's a buy for both of us.
Watch us next week and you'll find out whether we bought or whether we waited.
Comment below if you're going to buy too. Let us know.